In this video, we're going to talk about map. So map is similar to for each, except there is a return value, and the result of it is a list of those return values strung together. What do I mean by that? So in the last example, we had a list of employees, and for each list of employees, we were constructing a string and then printing it out. Okay, let's change it, but have it do the same thing, but with map. What we can do is we can say, instead of for each, we can do .map, and instead of printing it, we're just going to return the greeting string. And then we're going to assign the greeting strings to a variable. Right, so in this case, this is basically, at this point, greeting strings is a list of greetings for each employee, right? And so you can do, basically, if you type out greeting strings, you can see that it's a list of strings. So now if I print ln greeting strings, I can show you what it is. So we're going to click main, we're going to save, and we're going to run the code, right? And so you can see that there's some brackets here. That's basically denoting a list. So this is the first item in the list, right? So this is the first item in the list, and this is the second item in the list. Okay. So now we can even do both things. So basically we can even do greeting strings, right? Dot for each. Right, so this is a list of two strings, and now we're looping through each one, right? Each one contains a greeting, and you can do print ln of the greeting. So print line of the greeting. So now we're going to run this code again, and we're going to show you what it does. Right? So this, again, same behavior. Printed out the first thing and printed out the second thing. But now we're able to do something where we assign it to a variable first, and then loop through it. And this also allows us to do something like trim, which gets rid of any leading spaces or trailing spaces. We can also further continue this, so we can do like replace, let's say AJ. I don't want to do AJ. Maybe every time there's AJ, you want to, spell out the full name of that person, right? You can do special logic like that. And so, again, like I think assigning to a variable allows us to know what we're dealing with and then kind of move on to the next step and put more logic to whatever the result of that is. So, hope you learned how to use map. There's a return value, and it's a list of the thing that you're returning inside the map class. So in this case, we're returning a greeting string for each employee. And so in this case, there's two items in this list. And then for each item in the list, we're going to print something out. Hope you learned something. See you in the next video.